Hi guys again, day 2 of winter conference. Just got to Starbucks. Caramel macchiato. And smoking bacon. I'm going into ministry right now.
Isolation and in his weariness of faith with a message and a word for John. And the book of Revelation points out God's plan to redeem, to judge wickedness, and to bring a culmination where his son Jesus is exalted and he ushers in his kingdom. And it's that picture that begins to sustain John even in the midst of his spiritual fatigue. And in chapter 4, Jesus tells John in this vision, he says, John, I want you to see the things that are going to be in the present and things that will take place in the future. John describes Jesus' voice like a trumpet, y'all. He describes Jesus in all his glory. And John is there watching Jesus unfold and tell him all that was going on now and would take place. The opening 4 chapters, Jesus has a word for 7 different churches, telling them to hold on to their faith in the now, in the midst of all the adversity they're facing. But in chapters 4 and 5, Jesus begins to give John an image of what's going to take place. In fact, in chapter 4, verse 1, Jesus says, I will show you what must take place after this. So the things from this point on seem to be future. And here in Revelation chapter 5, John gets a vision of what's going to be. And this vision, I believe, is Jesus giving John an invitation that would strengthen his faith. The same kind of invitation Jesus wants to give to you all this morning. I'm going to read the opening several verses from Revelation chapter 5. And I want you in your mind's eye to picture what Jesus is showing him. Verse 1 of Revelation 5. Then I saw in the right hand of him, this is God the Father referring to, there was a scroll written within and on the back, sealed with 7 seals. And I saw a mighty angel proclaiming with a loud voice, who is worthy to open the scroll and break its seals? And no one in heaven or on earth or under the earth was able to open the scroll or to look into it. And I began to weep loudly because no one was found worthy to open the scroll or to look into it. And one of the elders said to me, weep no more. Can you say weep no more?
Weep no more.
Can you say it nice and loud like you believe it?
Weep no more.
Weep no more. Behold, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, the Root of David, has conquered so that he can open the scroll and its 7 seals. Amen. And between the throne and the 4 creatures and among the elders, I saw a lamb standing as though it had been slain, with 7 horns and with 7 eyes, which are the 7 spirits of God, sent out into all the earth. And he went and took the scroll from the right hand of him who was seated on the throne. And when he had taken the scroll, the 4 living creatures...
Hi guys, again, we just finished ministry.
Hello.
We are going to a seminar.
Fun. Yeah, which one are you going to?
The same one as you.
Oh, I forgot we were doing the same one. We're going on being a conversational bridge builder, so.
Yeah.
And we want to listen for that. And then we want to get good at asking good questions, right? One of the most powerful things you can have in your back pocket to begin a spiritual conversation about Jesus, or even further a conversation about Jesus, is thinking up some questions, right? And asking them, 1, what they think first, and then 2, maybe a question that would cause them to think about a subject that they aren't naturally thinking about. So you're actually leading them by simply asking, right? You're surfacing the God question by asking.
Do you have some of those questions you got?
Yeah, I do. I've got a long list. I'll send it out with the handout. I'll share a couple, and then I'll see if you guys have a couple too. One of the first one, and some of the slides kind of go through it, but the first step is, I think, just relating with people, right? Some of us do it more naturally than others, but like, what are they into, right? If you don't know them very well, like, man, what do you study? What do you do for fun, right? How are the, oh, it went really well. What was good about it, right? Oh, it went really poorly. Man, what was pain? Just relating what's going on in their lives. And as you get to know them, right? And they experience care. You actually care for them. So this is a process. People love to talk about themselves, and they love to be known. And so just get to know who they are and find some common ground. So those are general questions. Moving into the spiritual questions, one of my go-tos is, hey, I'm really curious about this. Being in ministry and all, what's your spiritual background? What did you grow up with? And it's just this white space for them to kind of unpack what their family upbringing was and what they learned. My second follow-up question to that was like, how was that for you? Right? I'm not assuming if someone's like, yeah, I grew up in church and went to church all the time, did youth group, and I was like, man, what was that experience like? Did you enjoy that? So it, again, gives them freedom to share. Yeah, it was awesome.
Go.
How was the seminar?
The seminar was great. It was really quick, but I had a lot of great book suggestions. And then I learned a lot about sharing my faith, and then also, yeah, just talking to different people about where they're at in their faith. So yeah, I learned a lot, and I'm excited to learn a lot more and go to the next session. So yes. Hey guys. Hi.
Hello.
We're headed to lunch, so that's exciting. We have no idea what we're getting. We're all debating. We'll figure it out. We'll keep you updated, okay?
What's up, vlog? I'm here with my man Ethan. About to get some Bella Pizzeria. You know, we gotta get that New York style because my man Ethan just loves the New York taste.
How was your first seminar?
Mine was pretty good. It was talking about how to spread Jesus through the healthcare industry. I want to be an athletic trainer and a physical therapist, so that's like really down my alley. A lot of it was talking about like dealing with patients, and I think with me it might be different because I'm going to have a lot more time one-on-one with the people I deal with, just because I'm like putting them through exercises and stuff like that. But in a way, I think that would be a strength to like spread God and the gospel and things like that. And I really enjoyed it. It definitely helped find different strategies I could do to tell more people about the Word of God.
So we went to the same seminar, so it was about healthcare, and I want to be a nurse. So it really helped me with trying to ask, like thinking of how I can ask people if they would want me to pray for them or anything like that. And I thought of sharing it with my mom as well, since she's also a nurse.
Hey guys, we're back. I had tacos. They were pretty great.
I had Bella's Pizza. I got a new hat.
It wasn't for me. Yeah.
It was pretty great. I was gonna say lunch is overall pretty great. We're running late to our next session. I dropped his Bible.
Yeah, and we're next to section. Next
great.
Session is.
I'm going on one for friendship.
I'm going the same one, and I was going to go to one called, I forget. Sorry, guys.
He's doing great. But anyways, we'll keep you updated on what we went to and how it's good. Enjoy your lunch.
How was the conference?
Okay. It's going really well so far. I think this last seminar was probably my favorite because I've actually learned a lot of things to think about and talk to my friends about and tell whether I'm having like meaningful relationships and friendships or not. And it's also really great to see a lot of other people who love Jesus, so.
Hey guys, I'm back. I'm at the mall, walking around. There's so many stuff. There's so many floors. H&M. This sucks. It's been a long day. Ministry starts at 6:30. Yippee! Learn about God. Yay! Yeah. That beanie's hot. That beanie's good. It looks good. What is this place? Looks like a fidget room. Fidget room. Okay. This is cool. This is really. I want a bucket hat. That's cool. Those shirts are cool. Not Among Us. Oh. First, look at all the things. Oh, look at the Baby Yoda. What? Go Steelers. Yeah. And what else? Locker room. There's too much stuff here. I can't even. I'm overwhelmed. There's so many things. So many things. Okay, I'll catch you guys at 6:30 for worship. Hey guys, at dinner. I'm having a quesadilla. They're having tacos. Subway. Yeah. Dinner was great. How was it?
My salad was okay. The olives tasted weird, so I stopped eating it. I give it an A+. My tacos were overpriced, but they were good.
Food was good. It was a little dry. We gotta work on that.
We're gonna go shopping, and I'm gonna get this. This thing looks good for dessert, and I'm going to be going shopping with the girls.
You
introduction. We talked very briefly, and he's able to wow, I'm so impressed with Lee's introduction. I'm not so sure why I was invited after hearing your fellow students. I'm like, oh, they're preaching it. They took half of my notes or something. They did all my job, and so I don't feel like I need to say anything. We just need to go. Come on, let's go. We all just need to go on missions together. That's what we need to do. It is an honor and a privilege to stand here.
We bring our shame, we bring our freedom. Come on, where you love, where your love is found, there will be no fear. Come on, God, your kingdom come, God, your kingdom come, your will be done here. Every voice we sing on earth as in heaven. Spirit of God, pour out, our hearts are wide open. In Jesus we need you now. Come, have your way in this place, break our walls down. Spirit of God, pour out, on earth as in heaven. Jesus, we need you now. We need your presence. Come on, let's sing this together. In your presence, there is peace. In your presence, we are free. There's no better place to be. There's no better place. In your presence, there's truth. In your presence, there is truth. In your presence, mountains move. We forever run to you. We forever run to you. Come on. In your presence, there is peace. And in your presence, we are free. There's no better place to be. There's no better place. Spirit of God, pour out, our hearts are open. Jesus, we need you now. Come, have your way in this place, break our walls down. Spirit of God, pour out, on earth as in heaven. Jesus, we need you now. Awesome. You guys can find your way back to your seats.
Welcome back. We just finished ministry, and we're going in breakout rooms right now. I'm going for a summer mission that I can go to Europe, I can go anywhere. I don't know yet. See you guys later.
Hey guys.
Guys.
We just finished our tree. Watch out. What's it called?
Summer mission.
Yeah, we just did that, so that was fun.
And now we are deciding where we go.
So we'll see.